Okay, is things working? Yeah. Okay, good. Whew. Alright, sorry for that. I apologize to everybody. Probably people are not, who just joined this after the fact are not going to know what I'm talking about. But, yeah. Things kind of just kind of went foobar at the last, second. Wow, okay. Anyway. First off, I should... Hi, welcome to Cafe Autumn. We don't care who you are as long as you're not a cunt. Sorry for opening so, a little later than normal, but, we're open now. So I should probably, like, cause I'm trying to get everything, like, reconfigured, because I had to turn shit off and on again, so, yeah, sorry, oh shit, which one is... Oh, both of them are soon. Okay, so I want to talk about this. I got a couple of things that I wanted to start with. One thing in particular. But, now it's, so, I had everything ready. Had the stream ready. I was, like, getting everything up and running and everything. And then all of a sudden, Metaphor ReFantazio, for some reason, decides it wants to update. I'm thinking, okay, but apparently there's not enough disk space. I tried freeing up some, didn't work. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. It just didn't work. And now I'm thinking, okay, I guess I'll have to uninstall and reinstall it. And this is like 5 minutes before I have to start the stream. And as it's installing, I'm like, alright, I'll start up the stream. The stream does not even want to move. It is just... It doesn't even want to work with me. So now, like, I'm stuck here, so I'm reinstalling Metaphor. I am turning my software off and on again, seeing if that works. Nothing works. So I turn my computer off and on again. That seems to work. And then I'm thinking, alright, I'm gonna play it safe, wait till the game fully updates, and then I'll get back to it. And now I'm here. So yeah, that was, a bit. I don't necessarily know if it's gonna hold, but case in A. Second thing, I was going to start this on something. And that was, an interesting change of events regarding this game. So... And you know what? I'm just gonna talk about while I get the game loaded up. Hopefully it's good enough audio. Hopefully. But yeah. So on Tuesday I had played this. It was sometime after this game had been said, like, hey, you know, this, like, people were going off about how this game was situated, like, it was gonna bomb because it didn't have romance in it, and people were trying to justify it. And then I played the game and I was just like, what? This game doesn't need romance. It's perfectly fine. 2 days after I make that stream, apparently, that was it for me. Sorry you got dragged into this. Yes, must the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs if it helps. Alright, considering you're apologizing, I guess you want the bad guys. I guess he went Kringa sought to use hostages as bait. Worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I'm hardly ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You best turn back now, if so. Something nasty in the air lately. The Gelatinos jiggling around in there, they're not just little jellies anymore, they're downright dangerous. I tried chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's your best shot, or getting someone with igniters to blast them. There used to be so many of them around. There's so many we might never clear them out. This place is right monsters den these days. All I'm saying is it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed. The king's funeral is upon us. We haven't had the time to look for others' roads. Not much else we can do, then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. We good? I think we're good. Alright. So, 2 days after I streamed, apparently there was a video that came up talking about... Oh, no, I'm not gonna have a chance to talk. What's this uncanny feeling in the air?
This place.
The maglev here feels awfully dense too. Was it always like this? It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mineshaft, no different from the others.
That being the case,
Perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before. Something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Gnus is our top priority. Do not forget that. Better hurry yourself now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind the numbers and watch your health carefully. We clear? Oh, we're covered.
be careful.
We're good. We're good.
I see the enemy.
Okay.
Take them all out.
Forward! Everyone, go!
Okay. So
Still here? No need to rush the mage.
So, I had come across this video that was 2 days after I uploaded that was talking about, like, Metaphor ReFantazio. Is it bad on Steam Deck? And I'm thinking, I'm using the Steam Deck, so that's obviously a lie. But then, like, there was a video that was just talking. It was just talking about how it's unplayable on the Steam Deck, and it was I'm just thinking, like, that's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, apparently now the whole, like, response now, because the whole no romance thing in Metaphor has no staying power anymore, now people are actually going out of their way to attack the game for, like, this, for its quality on the Steam Deck. Which, again, is what I'm using. And the thing about it was just like, I tried to give the video a shot, because I wanted to be fair. Like, maybe, hey, like, there might be something that they actually, like, have a point on, because, you know, as someone who has, like, a Steam for over a year, I know there are games that are unplayable. I know there are games where it's just like, it comes with an asterisk on them. Like, if you ever play any Bandai Namco game with online capabilities, most likely it comes with a... we will get this. Yeah. And most likely it comes with... Bandai Namco games with online capabilities come with an anti-cheat. And those anti-cheats, unfortunately, do not support the Steam Deck. Which is a shame. Oh, so it's just, like, you knock out, but it doesn't just take... It's just dangerous, yeah. So you knock out, but you also have other members on your team.
I can't afford to. No holding back.
But yeah, like, most of Bandai Namco's games on the Steam Deck, with online capabilities, don't really have, much... They don't really... They aren't really capable. Don't know why it took a screenshot there.
Take it.
But it's how it is.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Nice. So I'm thinking, like, I'm watching this video, and I'm thinking, like, maybe there's something, because, like, yeah, like, again, Bandai Namco games, anti-cheat. Bandai Namco games, anti-cheat. Like, I'm thinking there might be something here that they have a point on. Because I've also played, like, I've also played some games where on Steam Deck where, yeah, they don't really have, they don't really play perfectly. There are some issues with them. Like, I played, the other week or so, I played Catherine, and I tried configuring, because it was not supported by Steam Deck. I tried configuring it. There was it playable, but there was a constant issue where the cutscenes would just be out of focus. I didn't know why that happened, but it is what it is. So, I'm watching this video that's talking about, hey, is Metaphor ReFantazio unplayable on Steam Deck? Which, spoiler alert, no it's not. Because you're looking at it right now. And I'm watching, I'm thinking, okay, maybe they have a point. Maybe there's something here that I'm just not seeing. And the entire time the video is talking about the frame rate, the graphics, and the visual quality. Like, the entire time. And I'm thinking, oh, is this what is so unplayable about it? Is that it, like, you're basically saying that this looks like a Switch game? That's what's so unplayable about it? That's what we're doing? Now it's no longer about how this game needs to have romance. Now it's about how this game looks like a Switch game on a Steam Deck. That's the big thing. And, you know, I don't really care too much for that type of conversation, really. Like, if you're one of those, like, you know, capital G gamer, like, PC master race type guys and whatnot, and you're going off about how a game needs more frame rate and everything, like, I just kind of tune it out. Nice. I just tune it out. But it's just like, if it is a game where I think, you know, like, there might be some truth to it. Also, yes, I just realized the snake has balls for a chin. I know that. I'm moving on with it. Whatever. But if there's a game where it's just like, you know, there is some kernel of truth where it does affect you. Like, you know, with frame rates, right? With decrease in frame rates, there comes input latency. It happens especially if you're using capture cards, like what I'm using. Like, if I press square now, there's always a delay. So there is that issue. And I just went back. There's that issue, like, with frame rates and input delay. I understand that. So if you're playing, like, a rhythm game, or if you're playing, like, a Souls-like, right, I understand. And I give it to you. And I give you the benefit of the doubt and say, like, you know what, you got something there. You kind of have a point. But yeah, like, games with input rates, games with, like, not input rates, frame rates, and that needed and everything, like, need, like, the lack of input delay, I understand, and I give it to you. But going off about Metaphor ReFantazio on the Steam Deck being an absolute shit show, because the graphics don't look the fucking best, and the frame rate is not consistent, I look at this and I'm like, this is why you're saying it's unplayable? Really? This is the hill you want to die on? Really? And here's the thing too, it's just like they were talking about how it's like, essentially this is a travesty, this is a nightmare. It's like, no, it really fucking isn't. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm not saying like it's that big of a deal because, you know, it's a video game. I'm saying it's not that big of a deal because if you think that low frame rate and low graphics are the biggest problem when it comes to playing on the Steam Deck, you have not played a Steam Deck. Honestly. There are some, like again, like I said before, not good. This was all for naught. Oh wait, it was blocked. That's not all either. I'm sensing Magla and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing, like back at the fort. Same as the fort. Surely you don't mean... Beer's a luxury you can't afford right now, lad. Gallagher's words are a cause for concern, but for now we need to keep moving. Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. We should be able to squeeze through if we go one at a time. But yeah, like, there are games where it's just like they are absolutely they're absolutely a pain in the ass to play with. Like, I own BlazBlue Central Fiction, and that game is like, it is playable provided you don't pick Mai Natsume. The reason for that is, if you pick Mai Natsume on the Steam Deck, the game immediately crashes without warning. It doesn't, not even in a, like, picking up a game or anything, no. The game will immediately crash.
Let me help.
There's other games too, like, there's a music channel on YouTube called Suicide Sheep that has developed their own game called Sheepy, which I was really excited to check out. It was free to play and I wanted to check it out. And I tried downloading it and I played it. No matter what I did, I could not load it onto my deck. I couldn't even play it at all. There's that. There's also games like the original Bright Memory, which I've had to change up Proton. I had to add in commands. I've had to really have some workarounds to trying to get that game work. And even then, there are some game-breaking glitches where it just crashes every now and then. I have also played games such as Punishing Gray Raven on here, and Punishing Gray Raven is made by Crow Games, a company that more so did not make their game out to work for a system like the Steam Deck.
Right there.
So I had to find a number of workarounds to be able to get Punishing Gray Raven to work on the Steam Deck. It was a bitch and a half. I am not even kidding. It was an absolute nightmare, and it was not only an absolute nightmare to get it to work, it was an absolute nightmare to rebind the keys to work with my controller. I had to continuously, like, go into desktop mode and reconfigure it every time I had to update. Oh, it was a hassle.
I see the enemy. Let's do this. I fight for my own justice. Let's go.
It was a hassle and a half. I did not like, I did not like playing, Punishing Gray Raven on my Steam Deck.
Are you prepared? So come forth, royal soul. Here.
And I'm real glad that I sort of uninstalled it, honestly. But yeah, there's that. And then there's also games like I said, Catherine, where I got it to work, but why does that keep... There's games where Catherine where I got it to work, but the cutscenes were all out of focus. The point I'm trying to get at is, there are a ton of games, not even games that I have listed, there are a ton of games that are a hassle, a bitch and a half, or not even playable on the Steam Deck. And for someone to make a video to go off saying like, oh, Metaphor ReFantazio is absolutely abysmal playing on the Steam Deck. Like, look at this inconsistent frame rate that drops. Like, look at the poor visual quality. It's like, shut the fuck up. That's... Look. Valued nitpick or criticism? Sure.
This should work.
If you want to say that, fine. You know, if you want to, like, have a nitpick at, like, the visual quality, go ahead. But, you know, if you're gonna go out of your way to, like, fucking make the game look as shit as possible by saying, oh yeah, the visual quality is shit, the visual quality is shit, the frame rates are inconsistent, and that's the only note you go on for why the game is shit on a Steam Deck, is just like, I roll my fucking eyes and it pisses me the fuck off. because until, like, I hear people coming out saying that this game has some genuine glitches, like, if I attack enemies or certain enemies, like if I hit boxes like this, the game suddenly crashes. If I do something like heal all allies, and the game freezes.
We can't get sloppy. We're here to stop you.
We gotta keep pushing forward.
You know, if I attack a certain way, or if I use certain attacks, the game just refuses to cooperate. Like, if there's stuff like that, that's when you got my attention. But if the problem is just visuals and the frame rate on a fucking JRPG, where that shit doesn't necessarily matter the most,
Great job.
like, genuinely, shut the fuck up about the game being unplayable. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Here's the thing, I'm not trying to show this game because I love it. Like, I do, but I'm not trying to show the game because I just love it. Like, look, I'm just saying, if you are going to say that this game has issues, if you're going to say that this game has problems, like, problems that are objectively, like, you know, that's stuff that's valid to take criticism of. Like, for example, Forspoken, right? Everybody, like, brings up, like, Forspoken story writing and everything. Sure. Okay? Fine. It's objective and everything. But then you have stories like, people noticing that the PC port is not optimized for lower built PCs and machines. That is a genuine, like, problem.
There they are. Charging in. Our usual
That is a genuine problem that
I'll get some distance.
I do think is, like, yeah, that if you were to tell me, oh yeah, this game has issues and everything, like, that's where I give you more the benefit of the doubt.
Power within.
That's where I don't, like, have too much of an issue
Let me help.
with people going, yeah, this game on the Steam Deck is terrible or it plays horribly. Because those are genuine issues. But again, like I've said, the fact that there's people who are now, like, again, now the problem is not the game has no romance. Now the problem is
Right there.
the game looks like shit on the Steam Deck.
This won't stop us.
Raise dodge their attack. Still got it.
Vitus power.
And that's what pisses me the fuck off, is just...
Them right in their
I
weak
can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared?
always, Prius.
Perhaps not.
Like, this is what pisses me off the most. It's just, like, it was not, like, videos like those are not made to better inform people, like, hey, this is a genuine problem on this console or whatever. No, it's just made to throw shit at a new IP Atlas is making because it's not Persona. That's all. That's all.
Prius is going down.
Now, what's warrior? Not now.
Anyway, I apologize for bringing that on for too long.
Someone get him back on his feet.
Let's get back to this.
Let's go. We can do this.
I owe you.
Stroll got
No
knocked
need.
out. Can anyone get him back on his feet? You're barely holding together. Gotta heal
Come
up
forth,
quick.
royal soul.
Badly wounded. Don't push yourself so hard.
Any means necessary.
Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
Vitus power.
Sharp as always, Prius.
With healing power.
My thanks.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his
I've
feet?
missed.
Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding
fight.
it together. Prius is down. Someone help revive him.
Take it.
There's no chance I'm dying here.
Nice.
Still got it.
Alright,
Any means
let's finish him off.
Got them right in their weak spot. Sharp as always.
Through here.
Stroll got
Let's
knocked
go.
out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Okay.
Can never be too careful.
The grinding is in this is no joke.
What now? What now?
Oh, so that's what that does. R1 map. Here we go.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Okay.
There they are. Incoming.
Stroll
To the rear guard.
confirmed. He better watch out for any enemies targeting him.
Scour. 3
That
left.
one's down.
This the
We've got
power of
nothing to worry about.
heroes. Crystallize! Time to end this!
Down.
Follow your example.
That's what Grian does.
The Frit Seeker. Wind. Just one
They're
left.
down.
This,
I knew
their
you
life.
have this.
Nice.
Trembling it here. Let's do the right move. Ah, this is a bad one.
Anyone have anything for a burn?
Oh, they're burning. Fuck. I didn't realize that was what that was.
What now?
Too busy talking. Alright.
Nice.
Could be useful.
What now?
I could be. Yeah, I could. I should absolutely armor myself. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Not exactly the easiest way to showcase who has what, honestly. Okay. So now I gotta figure out how do I get from here to over there. Take the... The obvious answer probably is to go north. I'm trying to see, is there a... Did I pass something? Yes, I did. We might find it.
Hey!
Hey, see that room over there? The magma feels less dense over there compared to the rest of this place. It's not so. I don't feel anything.
But...
I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the magma hollows out just for that room. Back at the sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sending magma. It's safe to assume that Galaga is no exception.
I got a break.
Maybe we can get some rest in there? Why don't we head inside? That's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing.
Hey.
Love that transition. This does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the magma is thinner here. I couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. There is very intensity to the magma that floats through the air. For example, think of it like a steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room. A magma hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. A magma hollow seems to be a good term as any, and all the better if Galaga can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot with the big absence of magma when the area around it is flooded with the stuff.
Alright.
Beasts seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath here while we can. Yeah, so this is save points. Cool. I'm gonna use a save point to eat, because I've had food here for the last, let me count here. For the last 15 minutes, and have not eaten it.
Still, though...
This tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The magma is too dense too. I never imagined it would be dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like what we were told. Brius, are you familiar with this place? I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can't say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
Then...
So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick magma? Well, if there is a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of magma. But there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. Come on.
That's a good kitty.
You can pet the cat? You can pet the cat! Yee! Best game ever! 10 out of 10! I love it! Fuck all the haters! You don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only source I have is unconfined here. Oh.
That's a good boy.
Oh. So you're taking a shot into you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it.
Ah, how good of you to come. That is... I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. A new ability.
What would you care to know?
Okay, those are tutorials.
Does this worry you?
Want to know more about cats? About that cat in particular, I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I woke in this place, he was already here.
That's a good boy.
But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason. I love this game so much.
That is...
That's a formula for a rather complex spell. Mages devise such intricate magic that commit the formula to spells in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? And I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it'd take a good amount of time. It's written in script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Do you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
Take a look.
Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration. Do you not think it bears some resemblance to the secret archetype? I know I shouldn't be eating this, but I am starving. Moreover, it bears a caption, and interestingly and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I am able to parse. It says, Sozo, likely the name of a person. Unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain.
Hang on a
Insane.
second.
Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. It makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
If you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you would share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you learn new results. Hi. Okay. Can we leave? Yep. What's over here? Quick try to read. These are just... Yeah, these are just...
Oh, yeah?
It spins around? Is it a toy? Awfully big if so.
This right here.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the association means both fields have been suppressed. What a shame. I think we're good to go. Oh, one more. I love this game.
Oh. You'll come again.
Let's go.
Ah, perfect timing.
Pardon?
What's going on here? These monsters everywhere. Isn't the airfield off? How is it at your area? You been following us? Well, I consider returning to Grand Trod. I reckon passing through here would be a shortcut, and felt safe considering you lot took this way well. Seems foolish right in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead. Mark my words. I think I heard back. Anything you need? Oh, first, we gotta sell. Sell all. Now we got mag. 5 of them. These. I'll get the leg guards. Then...
What now?
let's give it to... What does my character have? Agility 1. Let's give it in the leg guards. I think that's fine.
Could be useful. So take it with you.
Oh, we are low on SP.
Wait a second.
Wait. Something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing. Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead. I'm going to open it. Are you ready?
Alright.
Now let's see what happens if I go in with unprepared. I can see the glow of a strange crystal, an even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal. Of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
To the rear guard. Here.
I owe you. Now, let's see.
I can't afford to. Are you prepared? Let's go. Is there another way?
Blade, I'll attack from here.
I shall fight. Moving to the rear. This should do it.
Does it miss all of us? It does miss all of us. That's good attention to detail.
Closing in.
Time to go offensive. I can take it.
No need to rush this. What?
Hey, what was that, Rias?
Alright, I'm not gonna...
Someone get him back on his feet!
This'll do. I live to see another day.
True.
Withdrawing. Staying on the defensive. It's okay. We can do this. Let's try this.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks. Blade distancing my I can endure.
Job, everyone!
Yeah, I really like that. Just switching positions when it's getting ready to attack a certain row or whatever. Like, that's actually really cool.
To the fore! Are you prepared? Burn to ash!
Let's stay calm. Seeker! Better be
I
sure.
can't use any.
This should work.
Engaging.
Let's see how this plays out.
I will fight with pride.
No need to rush this. Take it.
My thanks.
Fuck.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together!
Trivial. Don't
Chris,
sell a
badly
mercenary
wounded.
shot.
Don't push yourself so hard!
Here!
That helped.
Rias has
Let's stay
taken
calm.
some
I won't hold
You
back!
could use some healing.
No. Take it.
I owe you.
Just out of curiosity.
Freeze!
Got them
It
right
is weak to
I shall
ice.
fight as the noble I am.
As always, Rias.
Staying on the defensive.
Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding it
fight.
together!
I'm
No,
sorry.
not now! Get out!
Mage!
Got them right in their weak
I'm
spot.
not out of this
Sharp
yet.
as always, Rias.
This calls for one of these.
Stroll
Still
can't
fight.
take any more. Someone heal him.
Here.
Helpful as ever.
Okay, attack and defense are back.
I'll attack. I won't hold back.
Got them right in their weak
I
spot.
can't. Moving to the rear.
Sharp
Take
as
this.
always, Rias.
I will guard up.
This is mage.
I shall fight. Guarding seems the wise move.
Great job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
Brace
We're gonna
it.
put him on.
Let's see to the front. Any means necessary.
Got them right in their weak
Who needs
spot.
igniters? I'll show you
As
magic.
always, Rias.
I'll use medicine.
My thanks.
The freedom of a wanderer.
And then
I
we'll
can take
guard.
it.
Mage! Crystallize!
Got them right in their weak
Who needs
spot.
igniters? I'll show you
As
magic.
always, Rias.
This should do it.
It's okay. We can do this. This'll do.
Blades ready, lads. I won't hold back.
Nope.
Watch out! You're barely holding it
Oh, you've
together.
done it.
I'm not
Badly
dying.
wounded. Don't push yourself so hard.
This should work.
You're all hurt bad.
Ready for
Anyone
impact.
get on healing duty.
I'll not die in vain. I'll handle this.
I knew you'd help.
Rias is down. Someone help revive him.
Here.
Rias,
I guard
no!
up.
Wake up! Rias, no! Wake up!
Closing the distance.
Oh,
Withdrawing.
I was already back. Okay, so then. Can I? No.
Let's try this.
Thanks. It's okay.
Great job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
Time to go offense.
Prius,
Take
no!
this.
Wake up!
Let's time for some close call. Racing!
Prius, no! Wake up!
This calls for one of these.
I knew you'd help. I can take it.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together!
This should do it.
Prius, no!
I'll get some distance.
Wake up!
Let's try this.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a game pretty quick here. Yep. Although the way that combat actually works, it's actually pretty interesting.
Will your tale end here?
Okay, so what I need to do essentially is go back and restore. Go back and figure out how to restore. Because what I need is my SP back at normal.
Still, though,
True.
then... Let's go!
Okay, so before I go there again, double check to make sure I can actually restore all my stamina. Because going in there as now, it's not really going to have much help.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
I see the end. Push through! Forward!
I knew you could do it!
Right there. Charging in. We'll hold our ground. Everyone, run!
Oh, that worked.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
We won't lose this
We're here
fight.
to stop you.
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
If we run, we live.
We're still some good Dad! Don't let your guard down!
Again with this.
This won't stop us. Retreat!
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Forward!
Fuck.
Brace yourselves!
Trivial.
Everyone, run!
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp. they gave up. What a relief.
Okay, let's see here.
There they are.
Yeah, how's that?
Alright.
Right there.
That was brilliant. Come on, let's push through.
All right, we did it.
Pretty sure that's an open chest. So let's go back. Alright.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. Come say hello, treasure.
There they are.
Yeah, nice work.
Here we go. What do we got?
Wow, look at that.
Iron gauntlets. Not bad.
I see the enemy.
Yeah, nice work.
Nothing here.
Yeah, how's that? Let's push through.
There we go.
Take it. No sense leaving it here.
Thermos ointment.
What now?
There we go. Here's burn. Okay.
I think there's treasure nearby.
There they are. Right there. This won't stop us.
Retreat.
We're still
There they are.
Don't let the guard down. They're down. Now the
We found something.
Yes.
They'll need more than this.
Trivial. We retreat at once.
Right there.
Do it.
So close.
It burns.
watch out! You're barely holding it together. No, not now. Get up! Hey, hey!
If we run, we live.
Just leave him behind.
Careful.
I see the enemy.
Quick, let's
Right. Let's get settle this quick.
This is our chance.
Take it.
Blade, the power of heroes. Stay focused.
I can't afford to hold back. This should do it. Not done yet.
There we go.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Oh, wait. I just got an item that I think could
Now,
work on me. Magla. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Definitely Grius. Yeah. That's good. Okay, so let's head back, see if we can't get... Those medicine. That's good. Yeah, but let's head back, see if we can't find a place to fully restore her. If not, I mean, we came across some items.
You look stronger already.
Nice.
I love it.
Miner's boots. I mean, I'm like, by going back and exploring, I'm not just going straight to the story. I'm discovering like new treasure chests and getting items, so that's a plus. Okay. Excuse me.
Now, where was I?
Hi.
There's an item here. So what I'm gonna do is go back and rest. If I can. And then we'll take them on. Because right now I'm just sort of like... Or can I even be able to, is the question. And we're about to find out.
Hurry.
No, I cannot. So I guess I have to go with the... I guess I would have to go with this, then? I mean, then at this point, I guess it's just make the best of what you got.
Now, where was I?
How much mag do I have? Oh, first. Very important.
Hello.
All right.
That is...
Okay, so we can't head back. I'm noticing this now. We can't head back.
Oh.
Meaning there's no real way to actually, like, restore our HP and SP back to normal. But we're in this for the long run, so meaning that I just gotta get good. That's what I'm hearing from this. I just gotta get good. Okay. Seems simple enough. I just need to be good. I don't know. Yeah.
Right there. Forward! Charging in.
Hey, great job.
There they are. Forward! Push through! They'll need more than this. No. It burns.
I'll be getting a head start, right?
You've been burned. You get attacked.
There we go.
Let's catch our breath.
You're burned. Someone heal them.
I'll give it my all.
This is our chance. Forward!
You've been burned. If you get attacked, it'll hurt a lot more than usual.
Here.
Now, what's the play?
No need to rush this. Held back too much. Glad we overcame that. I'm down. Victory well earned.
Alright.
What now? I see the enemy. Come on! All right. How's that?
Great. What's that there?
There they are.
Hey, great job.
Alright. Wait, is this the right way? I don't think so. I think I'm just going back where I came from. Teeth.
Right there.
Very impressive.
Already got this. Alright.
There they are.
These things grow more powerful.
Okay.
I see the enemy.
I knew you could do it.
Definitely getting stronger. That's a good sign. Yeah, we just keep whacking these guys until we're good.
Right there. Push through. Come on.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
There they are.
That was brilliant.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
I do like that in this game, where it's just like, instead of going through the same combat system over and over and over again to grind. Now, if enemies are weaker than you, you could just hack them. Free XP all day long. I love it. Or you could just choose to fight him too. It's your call. I like it. Like this is kind of objectively, this is a problem with a lot of RPGs. Is that grinding, it can just get so tedious and boring. It really can. Like as much as I like games like Soul Hackers too, right? It gets pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie, it gets pretty damn boring. I'm heading about the way I came. So just it's going east, north, and then east again. Yep. So let's just go east, north, and east. Music slaps though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we'll save here. Now we'll see how we do against the human now. We did a little bit of grinding, we found some items that actually help us more. And on top of that, we found some treasure, so we can sell it for stuff.
Now then.
Not a lot, but stuff. I'll say I probably want to rely on this more. Okay, now I only get 5?
Now then.
Oh. Hold on. I made a I made a sort of mistake there. Did you spot it? Let's have a redo on that. That never happened. That's an alternate timeline. Those guys are dead. Alternate timeline. Take 2.
Welcome.
Or take 1. The alternate timeline never happened.
Now then.
Okay. Now we buy. Okay, so I need to take a look at what they have first before I even bother with this. So, let's see. He's got the soldier's sword. Halo. About 55 attack and 96 hit. 50 attack, 95 hit. He's in staff, 50 attack. It's about the same. Okay.
Welcome.
So, let's see. Okay, so they already sold out. That's why I can't get more. Alright. I don't want to go through everything I have. 80, 70. Be ashamed to pass up. I gotta go with the sword. I'm gonna give that to Stall. Go. And then, let's see here. Okay, we not? I guess we can't. We can't, can we? So what? Archetype experience. I can't sell my old weapons, huh? Okay. What else can I get for 300 mag? That's okay. HP, 50 HP. I'll just go for this. That's fine. Corrosive acid decreases defense for one enemy for 3 turns. I'll keep that in mind. Alright.
Thank you.
So, let's see here. We should probably give some characters some things. So... let's see here. The incense. Archetype experience. Good. Yeah, I really should take a look at what they have first before I just go jumping into this. Just to make sure. Let them decide, fight to kill. Details. Archetype. Alright, so... beat up. Gets it at 8. And it's not enough to rank him up either. That's... what about this? Liz... no, nothing. What about my guy? Yeah, that's... the experience would really be all for naught. Oh, virtues. Oh, I didn't even realize this. Huh. Okay. Let's... the problem we're gonna face against a human, he's got fire attacks. I probably would be better off going for the warrior one, but then that takes out the support role. Ah, damn. Tell you what, I will try just with this party, as is. And if it doesn't work, then I'll switch my character to have something else.
Hey.
Okay.
Let's go.
And just to double check, so yeah, I want to go into this fully prepared. So... Iron Gauntlets. None of these work. I'll keep the bullets. None of these do anything. Just to make sure. Oh, he could absolutely use something. I'll give him the leg guards. Or the miner's boots. Yeah, I can put on miner's boots. Okay. Yeah, that. Let's try this one more time.
Wait a second.
Got it? All right.
Gives me a good time to eat.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal. Of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
To the rear guard. I can take it.
Let any means necessary. Crystallize!
Got them right in their
In the
weak
name
spot.
of justice, no holding
As
back!
always, Prius.
Perhaps not.
It's okay. We can do this. This should work.
You hit their weakness.
This, their lane.
Front row is being targeted, huh? What to do?
Stepping back. Could do with this.
I'm by this power. Let me help.
I'll attack any means necessary.
Got them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play?
Sharp as always, Prius. Job, everyone. Talk about a close call.
Ready for impact.
Now, let's see. Mage! Overkill, maybe.
Now he can use ice. I'm just gonna use it.
Got them right in their weak
I shall
spot.
fight as the no.
Sharp as always, Prius.
Let's stay calm. Guard up.
Got it.
The power of heal.
Got them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play?
Sharp as always, Prius.
Here.
You hit their weak point.
The
Keep it
freedom
up,
of a
Stroll.
wanderer.
Oh, did I just use it? Ooh.
Better conserve. Bracing.
I won't hold back.
Oh.
I shall fight as the no.
It's okay. Ready for impact.
It's okay. We're doing so much better than we were last time.
Got them right in their weak
In the
spot.
name of justice.
Sharp as always.
This should work.
I can take it.
Let their lane.
Now, what's the play? Tougher than I thought.
I'm guard up.
Tune hyper. Alright.
I won't hold back.
Got them right in their weak
I shall
spot.
fight as the no. This calls for one of
Always,
these.
Prius.
The freedom of a wanderer. Take it.
You hit their weakness.
No need mage.
That's the last one.
In the
Just hit him.
Not done
Let's
yet.
take. Still here?
Job, everyone. Talk about a close call.
Just hit him.
Still standing.
I can't have. Tougher than I thought.
I will fight with pride. Seeker. Win.
Got him. So all I really needed to do was get good. Good to know.
Just part of the job. Strength is only what you make of it.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
I think my computer is just having one of those days. Alright. Give me a sec. Okay. Maybe that does it better. I tried disconnecting a lot of the stuff that was using the internet. So hopefully things are a little better. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm using too much internet. That's a possibility. Alright, so...
They look pretty weak.
I see the end.
Mop this up.
All right. How's that? Charging in.
Feel stronger already.
Alright.
Really?
That's another hope that I've stumbled upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. Dragon? You mean those creatures on the legends? I've never seen one with my eyes. Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to bug off. You can't battle it now! This mine taps a significant vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
But
Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past and continue forward. Stealth mission? Almost a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I could sense something tinged with magla too. The dragons are ancient, and strong magla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. Make it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly.
got it?
Well, no, let's push on. Quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up when the fight for our lives. Alright? There are monsters around here too. Aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through. Understood? Okay, let's go. We're on a stealth mission. Metal Gear.
Watch out!
Careful, you can get spotted. Alright, Tooth, which way are you going? You're going this way. Keep our distance. Not even bother with items. Okay. Let's go in that way. Move, 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 move. Metal Gear. Metal Gear! We somehow made it through. I was expecting the worst to happen, but thankfully we lived to see another day. We got lucky this time. Had that thing awakened, we'd be in a very different situation. If anyone truly tends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad that much easier. You may as well wait for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Yes, nice, but can we move on? We're so done for with that Dragon Blade sub, so let's not overstay our welcome. Awesome. Look. It's not the exit. It is! We can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment.
What?
You just had to open your big mouth, didn't you? Oh no. Could it be? Well, better start running. The dragons roar. And you feel it shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here? Start running.
Stop.
It's a cave-in. Run for your baby, all your eyes. Run! Eyes forward. Hesitate now and you're guaranteed death. Well, I guarantee death.
No. This isn't happening.
I see. No, stop.
Going Crash Bandicoot on this. Done.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despise had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Say nothing.
Sorry
Ellipses
if I
is a
dressed up
response
uniformly
option in
for
these
you.
games for a reason, because sometimes shut the
But what
fuck up.
happened gave me purpose. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army, Well, Luis, what if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about.
Happy way to use it, I'd say.
Rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
It was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way!
Oh, we're getting flashback animation for this too.
Hurley these blackguards into the palace!
Hey, she looks familiar.
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him.
Nice shot. Did you just cut up an illusion? Or maybe that is a way to showcase who actually killed him. Or rather, who cursed him. Someone with a massive scar on their back.
What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day.
So I was right, he is Snow White.
We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And then we find out that that's not actually the way, and the reality is he needs to be kissed by a handsome young man.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights.
I joke, but
A
I...
tool to spread the infamy of the humans.
I joke, but genuinely, I just want to say I am 100% on board with this story. I'm really loving where this is going.
You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together.
Fuck it, I'm down.
Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course.
Ideally. Ideals don't put foot on the table.
I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
I thought to join the army and work my way up to its ranks was the traditional way. I thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans or dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power.
Well,
Was this the path I was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off this assassination and the prince returns to power, I think the country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Louise, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless.
Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret, to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be the safest. We knew not would he be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness is considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us from vanishing from the place without a palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. Terrible fate for young knights who have had so much ahead of them.
You're kidding.
I can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grius have awakened to that power. I heard the mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That Maglo was unusually dense and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. Well, you get to see more of... More!
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition.
I mean, technically speaking, you don't have to go for the route of king to be like, on the people's side. That's what vigilantes are for. That's what a lot of superhero stories focus on. Like, people who essentially help out without really knowing their identity.
In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
No more of
The royal
more.
funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral is coming up, is it not? We should head back to Grand Trad. Okay, so
Hold on.
this is the northern border fort.
This place here.
Here we go. We need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
We can wait no longer. Are we ready? Let's look at the map longer.
Hold on. This place here. This place here. This place here.
I assumed those were carriages and I could just hitch a ride there, but whatever.
Let's go.
Sure.
Great. Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital.
Does it take a full day?
The royal funeral.
Ooh,
draws
it does
ever
take a
closer.
full day.
2 days remain.
So the travel is relativistic.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
So if they were zealots of Luis, chances are Luis was probably the one that gave them the igniter. That would make a lot of sense.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
How are you holding up?
You okay?
Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful.
Yep.
Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
I wonder if we're gonna get more Metal Gear type situations. I'm not gonna lie, that one with the dragon was pretty fun. I was not expecting Metal Gear to be in this. But I'm not complaining.
And thank you for making the trip.
Hey, I know that lady.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. With nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
Shame.
The royal
Damn shame.
funeral draws ever closer. One day remains.
Story's really picking up its
Escaping
paces.
the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral.
Here we go.
As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
Oh wow, this city looks really pretty at the night. I know technically speaking that's because they're preparing for a funeral, but look at this.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Kind of felt like we would have had, like, hoods or something. Although, I guess we were just in a carriage. We don't really have, and we don't really have any other gear, I think. But anyway, Grease heads ahead. Let's hurry after him.
That's terribly unfair.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Seems fair enough. Has the same energy of just give me some goddamn Med-X and fuck off, will ya? So this is Sunshine Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes.
Got it.
But where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around? Oh wow. Really gotta look at this place. And then there's the gallows. Why don't we ask that gentleman over there with the blue hair, who certainly is not in any way, shape, or form relevant to the story? That accursed landlord. I told him my mother comes tomorrow, and he still springs all this work on me. Hey you, fancy a riddle? Where is one sure to find the kind-hearted in this country? Here?
That's right.
Indeed. More precisely, up on those gallows there. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter the crime. Holy shit! Did a 180 on my impression immediately. I was thinking he was just some fucking stuck-up noble, but he's actually spitting facts.
Well,
By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? An inn on Sunshine Row?
yeah.
Ah, the honeybee? What business would one have in there? Stay away from the guards. How about this lady in gray? When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. The last Nydia was a sight to behold. It's not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. Well, you're fun.
What am I supposed to do here?
I imagine that pompous man is going to be someone who I have to,
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
more or less, like, actually have to make a follower of mine.
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy
If he has different color hair in a portrait, he's already marking the, he's already marking the tax off of, oh, this character is important.
Hey, you there!
What are you doing here? This ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, an elder? I see, so that's why. I have business with the hushed. Is that right? Ah, oh, primate. For us, both our sex. We know how hard it is being put. We know how hard it is being put to the ringer too. Sorry about picking a fight with you.
This place.
This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something's go cooking too. I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Lady. With animal ears.
Papa, welcome home.
And she's got a kid? Wait. That's your wife? Real glad I wasn't about to say what I was gonna say. Dodged a bullet there. Woo! Oh, that was, anyway, moving on. Moving on!
Hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
Why?
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Why do I imagine if Kinky Mation gets a hold of this game, she is gonna draw her?
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
To be fair, you did never ask.
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
Why am I not surprised this was gonna go down that route?
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him.
There is a question I do have to ask, in that in this world, how advanced and or primitive is the tech? Because could it be possible he just sends, like, a projection of himself?
I'll need you to draw Luis's attention for
Just
the
saying.
location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, alright? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way.
Wait, I don't know. Like, I guess this is a day, so I can't really say much of anything. They don't really have, like, means to prepare. This isn't like a freedom fighter type deal where they've had, like, months in advance to prepare with, like, smoke bombs or whatnot, but I do feel like doing something like this would require some other tools. But then again, this is a rushed job, so... Context, context, context.
Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one.
I mean, to quote the Reaper, if your intent is to kill your opponent, a grain of sand will do the trick.
It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
I don't know about this.
I really don't know about this.
Stop fussing. Leave it to me. One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
Got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Look at that.
You fail to hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters. Alright, I guess let's go find Maria. Does this room belong to Grace Star Maria? Doesn't look like it's a guest room. I guess we can't go in there. Ah, she's here.
Did you need something?
Let's play a game.
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
You want to read it together?
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
Are you sure you're alright?
Are you sure you're doing alright?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Glad to hear it.
Glad to hear it.
Will you play with me again sometime? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe.
Does this count as a follower?
I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
You must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about her safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden.
Called it!
Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Nice.
Thank you.
Now we can use a healer. Healer from Maria. Alright.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
Considering that I'm already doing the support class in a lot of ways, honestly I kind of feel like I should pick up the healer.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. Alright, I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life.
Enlightened King, I think, hears the voices of the citizens and protects their way of life.
What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help.
Isn't that, like... Yeah, isn't that just, like, Stalinism in a lot of ways?
Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting. And everyone always
Well, in
gets
theory,
along.
at least.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Here we go.
The king's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're gonna split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa?
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read some more.
We can read a little more from my book, alright?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
R1 to open the shop.
Let's go.
Oh.
Alright then.
Okay, so... Okay, so... Up here... Yep.
What is it?
What?
Okay, then. Hey, there's more! So I can switch over to the new power now.
Now, where was I?
Fascinating.
So, you've a new art type, have you? I expected nothing less. Please, do not hesitate to inform me when you wish to study it. kitty.
Oh.
Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute. Thank you for coming. You seem to be walking on your own path, as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well then.
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I want to ask of you regarding the power you are all gifted with. About archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
Alright.
To stand fearless in the face of courage. That may not only alter your form, but the reveal of the heroic qualities that you embody. That indeed is the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all show glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables in obscurity.
That means...
A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath the history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream too shall be fulfilled. In this way, I'm sure we can take the first step towards the ideal world that described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. Our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
Please.
You need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming so quickly to your decision. Yeah, see, unlike Eternites, I get why I gotta do this.
That's right.
Confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you'll have to face him like Count Luis.
But for that...
And to that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes, and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow and, indeed, change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth.
This research...
And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. Such is where this place is, and why the king can find me here. Through research, you gain more power, and I regain my memories. And ultimately, we reach the utopia I dreamed of. A mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already, your efforts have done so much for my research. Now, there is more I can do to assist you.
How delightful.
If an archetype is learned a skill, it can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you'd like, and in this way, your encounters will become a source of even greater strength. So I'm guessing now I can be able to sort of import other abilities. Let's just face these hardships together. I have high hopes for your future endeavors. Okay. So yeah, let's take a look at that healer archetype.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
1000 mag.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Really? New skills, new possibilities.
What does he have? Just this. I mean, it's good, but...
I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. Right. I could get used to this.
I still need mag. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Well then, for right now, because it's still his strongest, we will wait on giving him the Seeker.
Here, kitty.
It's time.
Alright. Should still have it from... Yep, I do. I didn't do much, but it did something. Alright.
Sod off.
You've come at a good time. Don't miss your chance to sell now.
Isn't that...
Hello there.
Now then.
Nice. I can't buy any of this. Wait, couldn't I... Now because I got the money, couldn't I just go ahead and just... Yeah, I think now that I got the money, I could just go ahead and inherit the skills.
Welcome.
You know what? I'm gonna go for that inheriting the skills. I think that's fine.
Sod off.
Now, where was I?
I gotta do it every time I come here.
Do make yourself at home.
Alright, so let's inherit some skills. Okay, so what do we have for the healer? Light and... Ooh. Okay, so that's different. Alright. I have money, but not mag. Now I'm starting to realize. I see the wisdom in that now. Also. Okay.
You'll come again.
Well then in that case I'll just spend it on like that item I saw in the armor shop. I think that's fine.
Sod off.
Welcome.
I can buy two.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go. Alright. We're good now. I think we can head down to the funeral. Let's see how this goes.
keep away from me.
Say there.
Grand Shroud. Left Grand Cathedral. Alright.
Alright then.
Yep, it's up here.
Oh, fine. Yeah, amazing.
Wow, I did not need a map to tell me that.
Oh, my, oh my.
Got it?
It's time to sneak in. You ready? Not yet, hang on. Now, we're ready. Alright.
Got it?
Let's go.
Alright.
Animated cutscene.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
Hi. What's the last thing you saw see in the night sky?
What is this?
Well, that's a deep question, mate. I don't know. No, because it's blimps.
Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden? And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty. You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Names are guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth! The truth of reality! You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home.
Cool. Reason for this?
The border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your weakness, and thus
instilling fear and promoting order.
A man of proven strength.
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Huh?
Hey, what do we...
What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
It's an angel! It's an angel! It's an angel! It's a Gundam! Oh wow, I wasn't wrong. It's not just an angel. It's Angel Island!
The king's own magic. I am Hithlodius the Fifth. His Majesty.
I'm sorry, could you write that down?
People of my land desire a new king. and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hithlodius V? That face? It can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
Is it him?
He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever have truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
So that's his angle.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
King's candidates.
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Vorden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn His Majesty, and you desecrate it.
Regarding the title, it's up for grabs by a bunch of people. It's a battle royale, dude.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Vorden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or trial. In my world, we are a people equal and united.
Oh, typical politician. Big promises, but all talk.
Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Come, Louise! He's catching up to Vorden!
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking? Louis, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile!
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Louise! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death! That's right! Hey! Yes, good! You need to go too.
Well, we caused a commotion. I don't know if this is gonna work, dude. Take your best shot, though.
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
Holy shit!
I warned you. This is the price of defiance.
Oh, let's fucking kill him.
Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing.
Count Luis is our only
What
hope.
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him.
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
The damned! Hey, Grius! Grius! Damn it! Luis!
Alsus.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn.
Wait, what?
Light shines upon Lord Luis's king.
What the fuck are you?
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory!
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
Is that Roger Craig Smith?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the Magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic!
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Let's just do this.
Yes. What is this?
What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
What am I supposed to do? Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus!
Party members seem to have been afflicted with anxiety in two circumstances: when you are ambushed in a battle, or when they receive a critical hit from you during battle. Enemies afflicted with the anxiety will be unable to control archetypes, skills, and attacks against them won't consume enemy turn icon, among other things. Pay special attention to this stat.
Sorry about that. I'll be alright.
Here they come. Brace yourselves. Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Healer! Flare!
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that. Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
Oh, please! Now, what's the play?
Hold on. Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
The power.
Healer!
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you. That power you wield is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but... these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Alsace?
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family, and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
Hey! I already agreed that we're gonna kill him.
It's going to be dangerous.
That's exactly why we can't abandon these people. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
Let's do this.
Gotta hurry.
Over here!
Hold it.
No. Over here!
This is bad. Damn it.
All right.
Okay?
There they are.
Alright, how's that?
This could be our chance.
Try some of this!
Let's give this all we've got.
In the name of...
Vitus power. Light! Just one left.
They're down.
Now, what's the...
I knew you had this. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Okay, I'll strive for greater heights.
Blast!
No!
Like I'd let you.
Stay sharp.
I shall vanquish evil.
Not bad.
Yes.
The children!
Got it. Understood.
There they are. Here we go.
I fight for my own justice.
Healer! Just two left.
I can't afford to...
One left! Let's stay calm. By this power.
You hit their weakness!
In the name of... Not done yet.
Smooth finish! Great work, everyone!
That was the last of them. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Don't tell me.
That should come in handy. Pocket it!
If you see use for it, I say take it with you. All right.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
No.
Thank you! Let's hurry.
We found something.
Not bad.
Great find. Keep it.
Here we go.
Everything all right?
You're late. Were you waylaid by fighting?
No.
There were people struggling to get away. We couldn't just abandon them.
I see.
In that case, well done. Still, there are likely more who need assistance inside.
Look.
Just a sorry mess the little royal funeral led to. I could never have imagined. We only have Louise to blame. Launching an attack on the proceedings was unthinkable.
And then...
That's not all he's done. That mad subordinate of it is. You said he's the worst, Septa? Yes, no doubt to his master. No doubt to offer to his master. Once Louis takes it in hand, I fear the whole country will bend to his whims. We can't let that happen. I mean, we can stop him, right? So let's get moving.
Onward.
The entrance to the upper levels is ahead. Try to keep up.
Damn it.
However...
You've got to be joking. That thing looks absolutely massive. We have to climb the whole way? This is going to take a while.
Yes.
Indeed, we do. The royal scepter chamber is at the top. Let us make haste.
Hurry!
Look at that!
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look! The entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to halt our advance. Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
A plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace, Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the King's behest.
I didn't expect you to know him.
I wouldn't have expected you to know him.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the Prince?
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well...
We can't reveal that reason for the assassination.
Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the Prince. Luis killed the King as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know, then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the Guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Also, I already like Hulkenberg.
How about you?
Of course.
Right. Not much point in asking, really.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the King's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back. Have you seen Maria?
Maria? She's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her. She suffered a blow to the head.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Well, that's good.
Oh, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but... Oh.
Damn it. Fabienne is taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Are there people still left inside?
Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Right. Let's hurry.
All right.
Yes, I can. I'm running out of options here.
We made enemies of Luis. Do you know what that means? It's not just his elite private army we need to worry about. Luis himself is an extraordinary mage. Once he draws that magic-imbued sword of his, the only thing that awaits is death. Ah, Clergeray. What can we do against an opponent like him? Why did I make a soldier to begin with?
I see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
In the end, it's someone else's problem.
You there. Bye-bye now.
I'm gonna minute you.
The royal guard is sloppy, aren't they?
All right.
No look outside I can see. Will not be discovered going in or out the cathedral as we please.
Well...
It's so quiet. It's kind of creepy.
Even so.
I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried. Now, where was I?
Do make yourself at home. What would you care to know? You're coming.
Right. You're going.
Look.
Ready?
All right.
Doesn't it seem like...
It's downright eerie. Too much quiet in here. We've no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us.
Let's hurry.
The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Onward.
Look. It's all clear. Yep, we're safe here. Wait.
Yeah.
Another one. Of course.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
It can't be.
No way.
Is it Grius? It's Grius.
Alcest.
Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The men I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure, then? So, Prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with His Highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail. And now, I... Of course. Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I... O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken. My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the Honor Guard! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name! Alcest, I will see you freed. For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name, with this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
Well, this is a first. Synthesis skills. Oh, so we're going that route.
I'm so sorry.
Join with me.
Let's do this!
A mystic shield.
Oh, that's nice. Are you kidding me?
Can you help? I will fight healer! Hold on. We'll do this together! No, let's go!
Let's do this! No. Seeker!
Behold, we stand together.
Let my power support you.
I will protect you.
That helps. Let's see. I'm all prepared. Healer!
Now, what's the play?
Allies, together!
It's a to you now.
A mystic shield!
Helpful as ever.
By this power.
Let's try this! I knew you'd help. Trust me. This is nothing. Oh, power of heroes! I stand waiting.
I will fight with... I won't hold back!
Give me your aid!
You can do this!
Let's do this.
This is it!
They'll not break my defenses.
Let's set it up!
Let me help! Nothing to... Let's do this!
For all that we strive for!
It's okay. I'm all prepared. Let's go!
It went better than I expected.
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Not bad, if I say so. Nice. I feel stronger already.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Well, isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? Gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on, let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there? On the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't tis nothing me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
I say it's up to her.
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Grace entrusts his belongings to us.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Luis?
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Luis's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Luis clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
Hope we can count on you.
I hope we could count on you.
I'm sure she'll be a great help to us.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me. Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
That's another archetype.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I would stake my very life upon it.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare, but what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow. Do you feel responsible for Grace and Maria?
Of course I do.
That's not your burden to bear alone, okay? I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
Me too.
Wow, are you really hitting me when I'm down? My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can. Got it. Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow. Let's rest. Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
Maggie, used by Grius, has been inherited and returned to Autumn's soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you. Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What? No matter.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry.
Think nothing of it.
Yeah.
I'd say...
It'll be all right.
All good.
Yeah.
True.
For real.
Now then.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let's focus.
Hey there! So... give it a shot.
One sec. Huh?
We should go.
What's happened?
Shit.
What now?
Fuck, I didn't mean that. Hang on, I got you, I'll play. Or not. Shit. Honestly, you know what?
Hey
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm good. I don't know if I am fully done with the demo or anything, but you know what? I think I got the gist. I think I got a good idea of what it's like. I think I have a fair, like, I gave it a fair chance, and you know what? This game is honestly, it is great. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm thinking more so, you know what? Why don't we call it here? The demo is supposed to just showcase what the game is made of, and you know what? I think we've seen plenty enough of what the game is made of. So yeah, I think I'm fine to call it here. Overall, my general impressions of Metaphor ReFantazio, this is honestly looking to be one of the, like, the best RPGs of this year, honestly. Like, I can genuinely believe that. Like, fuck what everyone else is, like, saying about it, that it's gonna be a terrible game. Nah, fuck that. No, like, this game's gonna be fine. This game's gonna be awesome, honestly. I really enjoy this game right now, so I am... Yeah, I'm gonna take off, and I'm gonna call it here. And, you know what? Next time, whenever I am able to get the game, we will continue it then. So, yeah, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Okay, busy, my head is spinning, feel dizzy, like ring around. Ain't feeling rosy, wanna see the homies, but I'm leaving home and never stick around. Always on the move, bags packed, grab snacks, fast track, lift off. But I crash fast, gas tanks, ran past that last strip drop. Like, woo, need a day to just catch my breath. Feeling drained, I wanna get some rest. Sleep too long on these futons, but each new dawn I miss.